Right. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas Eve. It is Thursday, December 24th, 2020. This morning, we're going to talk about what does Christmas mean to you? Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right. What's happening, guys? Good morning to you. Good morning, Dean. What's happening, brother? Thanks for being here. Always on time. Good morning, Tammy. Like clockwork, always here, bright and early out there on the West Coast. Man, I can't believe Christmas is here already, right? We wake up this morning, it is Christmas Eve. And so this morning I thought, man, what a better time to talk about what does Christmas, mean to each of us. So I'd like to hear in the comments here, I'd like to read, some of what Christmas means to you guys. But for me, I kind of wanted to take a walk down memory lane this morning for my own benefit of, what it means to me, what it meant to me, growing up, what those memories look like for me, what I'm trying to do with my own children now, and creating, those same memories, those same traditions. And I'd love to hear from you guys. What is the meaning of Christmas for you? Like, what is it really? Like the real meaning. What does it mean? What is it? How does it make you feel? What are you trying to accomplish tomorrow that will make it special for you, for your family, for your children, for your parents, for whoever it is that you spend Christmas with? What does that look like for you? Want to say good morning to some folks. Good morning again, Dean and Tammy. Good morning, Carla, Jared, Cindy, Chris Filippelli, my man. Clayton, good morning to you, man. Bruce Pulver, good morning to you. Lee, good morning. And Ryan Austin, my man, good morning to you. Thank you guys for being here again. I appreciate it. And what a cool thing to be able to spend Christmas Eve morning with you guys here this morning talking about this. So I want to go back to, when I was a kid, and just the whole idea of Christmas and what it meant, and the excitement around it, and just everything, man. There was such a rhythm and such a routine to what we did every Christmas. And I mentioned this earlier this week, but Christmas Eve we would go to my grandma Hess's house, and my dad's family was big, right? So he had five brothers and sisters, six of them total, and so just people everywhere, right? And they lived in a small place, so it was always just such a cool thing, man. It was like, one of the only times of the year that all the aunts and uncles and cousins and everybody would kind of be there, and everybody would come and go at different times, but you get to see everybody in the family. And so that's what we did. We spent Christmas Eve doing that. You can imagine how many presents are being opened with so many grandchildren and so many people around. So it was super cool. Just a awesome family environment. And then we would go home and get to bed early, and make sure that we were sleeping in time for Santa to deliver all the gifts, and wake up in the morning, and we would open all the gifts at my parents' house. Just my brother and I and my parents, and tear through all of our presents, and just hang out, watch the Christmas parade, watch the Macy's Christmas Day parade. And we would, as soon as we were done opening those gifts, man, you start to get excited, because we would go start getting ready to go to my Gram's house. And so we'd get dressed up and go to my Gram's house. And man, it was like, from my parents' house to my Gram's house, it was like just a unbelievable display, from the gifts to the food to the just the traditions. And my Gram used to make this special punch with like green sherbet in it, and I don't even know what else is in it. You'd have to ask my mom. Maybe my mom will watch this and put it in the comments. But it was delicious, right? It was that Christmas tradition, right? There were certain things that just happened only on Christmas. And so that was one of them. It was like, man, you just look forward to these things. And my mom is a baker. For those of you who don't know, my mom, as I was, the whole time I was growing up, she still does it for my children today. She makes cakes. So when I was growing up, she made wedding cakes and birthday cakes, and they're delicious. And so every year at Christmas, my mom would make just hundreds of dozens of cookies. And so we had Christmas cookies, and there was just these traditions, right? And all the guys, my dad, my brother, myself, my grandfather, we would sit in there and watch football together and chat and talk and just kind of catch up, man, and be present. And I remember, one of the things I've been thinking about all week this week is just, when I was a kid, man, there was no distractions. There was no cell phones, there was no technology, there was nothing other than us. It was just people, and we would sit there and talk and catch up and talk about everything. And my grandparents would ask all kinds of questions about how things are going in school and what we got going on and how sports are going and just everything, right? It was just everybody was so present and so together and so um, just so family oriented, and present is the word that just continuously repeats in my mind. And so I want you guys to think about that as we go into the holidays. And it's difficult, right? Even when we have intentions of being present in today's world, there's just a million distractions. And so I would ask you, tomorrow, even with your children, I think most kids have iPads or some sort of devices that they entertain themselves with. Our kids do. And to not have those around, not have your own phone, and just be present. Use your phone to take pictures or videos, but stay off of social media as much as you can when your family's around those people that you love and care about. They want your time, right? It's the most important thing. What Christmas really means to me is that it is time, right? It gives us time to create memories that last a lifetime. I can go back in my mind to my grandmother's house, what it felt like walking in there. Just it's so special to me, right? Just that feeling, the smell of the food being cooked, and what it looked like when we walked in and all the presents were around the tree, and um, the hugs that I would get from my grandmother. I remember all of that like it was yesterday. And that is the most important thing that I think we can do for our own children, is to create those same memories, right? Is to work on creating those memories so that they have the same traditions. Hi, buddy. So that they have the same traditions to celebrate as we do. And here's one of my little ones now. You want to say hi to everybody? Here's Kingston. So we in our family are trying to create the same traditions that we had, that I had growing up. And so that's what we're trying to do, right? Are we excited for Santa to come? And you want to tell everybody what you asked Santa for? A computer. And what color did you say you wanted? A blue computer. So we'll see if Santa comes through for my man Kingston with a computer. What do you think? Were you a good boy this year? You were a good boy this year. So this, by the way, guys, is what Christmas means to me. Spending time with these guys, and being able to create those memories and be able to pass that along, so that when these guys grow up and they have their own kids, that they have that same feeling, that same sense of what it's like to have just a special day on Christmas. Leading up to Christmas, having family time. We've got some people coming over to the house tonight, family, and tomorrow we'll have more family at the house, and that will continue all the way through New Year. So in our company, we take off the week between Christmas and New Year's. We're still, available if a customer calls us. We certainly are, attentive and take care of things, but we give our whole team the week off, and we want them to enjoy that week with their family. I think it's the most important thing that we can do this time of year. Everybody works so hard all year, so that's the choice that we make, is just to shut it down for a week between Christmas and New Year's, so everybody gets kind of an extra week off in our company. But the meaning of Christmas for me, to put it simple, guys, is it is family, and it is memories that are there to be made if you decide to make them, right? And that is our intention tomorrow. I got a lot of things planned for us to do, lots of activities for us to do. You excited? You excited to see Santa? So tomorrow morning will be exciting. We'll see. Maybe we'll let you guys in. I'll maybe do some live videos while these guys are opening some presents, so you can kind of see the traditions that we're making here. But that's what it means to me. It means family, and it means memories that are there to be made, and traditions there to be created. So I hope it means something special to you guys. If you don't have traditions in your household right now, I would suggest that you think about how to create those, and what it would mean if you did have them. So um, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you again for being here. This has been just an awesome, awesome year. 2020 is a year I'll never forget. It's the greatest year of my life. And I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you sharing every morning with me, spending time talking back and forth, connecting with other people that are on this stream. It's a special thing to be able to share this with you guys every single morning. And I wish you guys and your families a very Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have an awesome Christmas Eve. And man, squeeze those little ones extra tight, right? Squeeze them extra tight. Make sure they create memories themselves tomorrow. Make sure those traditions run deep in your family, because that is what your children will remember. I'm 41 years old, and I could go back to being 7 years old just like that. So I hope that happens for you guys tomorrow. I wish you guys the merriest of Christmases, and be safe. Make sure you hug your family. Merry Christmas to you guys. And I will see you Monday morning, 7:30 a.m., same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. You say, love you guys.